Welcome, kind listener. My name is Gentle Fox. You may not know me now, but by the end of this masterpiece, you will, and I trust you'll think of me as an old friend. What you'll be hearing tonight is an excerpt from our Twitch stream. I hope you'll enjoy that extra ambiance and my soft-spoken voice as we explore Leo Tolstoy's classic, Anna Karenina. Chapter 15. When the evening was over, Kitty told her mother about her conversation with Levine, and despite all the pity she felt for Levine, she was glad at the thought that she had been proposed to. She had no doubt that she had acted rightly, but when she went to bed, she could not fall asleep for a long time. One impression pursued her relentlessly. It was Levine's face with its scowling eyebrows and his kind eyes looking out from under them with gloomy sullenness as he stood listening to her father and glancing at her and Vronsky. And she felt such a pity for him that tears came to her face, but she immediately thought of the one she'd exchanged him for. She vividly recalled the manly, firm face, the noble calm, and the kindness towards all that shone in him. She recalled the love for her of the one she loved, and again she felt joy in her soul, and with a smile of happiness she lay back on the pillow. It's a pity, but what to do? It's not my fault, she kept saying to herself, yet her inner voice was saying something else. Whether she repented of having led Levine on, or of having rejected him, she did not know, but her happiness was poisoned by doubts. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, she kept saying to herself till she fell asleep. Just then, downstairs in the prince's small study, one of those so often repeated scenes was taking place between the parents over their favorite daughter. What? Here's what? The prince shouted, waving his arms and at once closing his squirrel-skin dressing-gown. That you have no pride and no dignity, that you disgrace and ruin your daughter with this mean, foolish matchmaking. But please, for the love of God, Prince, what have I done? The princess said, almost in tears. Happy and pleased after talking with her daughter, she had come to say good night to the prince as usual, and though she had not intended to tell him about Levine's proposal and Kitty's refusal, she had hinted to her husband that she thought the matter of the Vronsky quite concluded, that it would be decided as soon as his mother came. And here at these words the prince had suddenly flared up and begun shouting unseemly things. What have you done? Here's what. In the first place, you lure a suitor, and all Moscow is going to be talking, and with reason. If you give soirees, invite everybody, and not some chosen little suitors. Invite all those twits, so the prince called the young men of Moscow. Invite a pianist and let them dance, but not like tonight, suitors and matchmaking. It's loathsome to look at, and you've succeeded. You've turned the silly girl's head. Levine is 1,000 times the better man, and this little fop from Petersburg, they're made by machine. They're all the same sort and all trash. Even if it was a prince of the blood, my daughter doesn't need anybody. But what have I done? Here's what. The prince cried out wrathfully. I know that if we listen to you, the princess interrupted, we'll never get our daughter married. In that case, we'll have to move to the country. Better to move. Wait, am I pursuing anyone? Not at all. But a young man, and a very nice one, has fallen in love, and it seems that she... Yes, to you it seems. And what if she really falls in love, and he has as much thought of marrying as I do? Oh, I can't stand the sight of it. Spiritualism. Nice, the next ball. And the prince, imagining he was imitating his wife, curtsied at each word. And what if we arrange for Katinka's unhappiness? What if she really takes it into her head? But why do you think that? I don't think. I know. It's we who have eyes for that, not women. I see a man who has serious intentions. That's Levine. And I see a popinjay like this whippersnapper who is only amusing himself. Well, once you've taken it into your head, and you'll remember, but it will be too late, just as with Dashenka. All right. Let's not talk about it. The princess stopped him, remembering about the unfortunate Dolly. Excellent. Goodbye. And having crossed each other and kissed each other, yet sensing that each remained of the same opinion, the spouses departed. The princess was firmly convinced at first that evening had decided Kitty's fate, and that there could be no doubt of Vronsky's intention. But her husband's words troubled her, and returning to her room, in terror before the unknown future, just like Kitty, she repeated several times in her heart, "Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy."